the appointment of an executor in one's will. What's the role of an executor in the first place? Well, an executor is a person or trust company whom you name in your will to carry out or execute your wishes and distribute your estate when you die. Your estate is what you own at the time of your death. It may include all kinds of property, such as a car, a house, an apartment, land, furniture, and jewelry. Other property may come into your estate after your death, such as interest on investments and income from rental property. The executor's responsibilities include obtaining the original copy of your will, taking control of your estate, and making a list of your property, applying to the court for probate where appropriate, administering the estate, and paying off any outstanding debts, and distributing your property according to your wishes as set out in your will. Is it advisable for me to appoint an executor in my will or not? Unlike in other jurisdictions, the appointment of an executor is not required under Israeli law. Indeed, if the estate is small or straightforward, it's probably not necessary, albeit that an executor can assist in the efficient distribution of the estate. The appointment of an executor can add considerably to the costs of winding up an estate, as the executor is required to file with the Administrator General's office, known as the Apotropos Haklali, an inventory of all the estate's assets, as well as an annual report of his dealings with those assets, as well as various applications to the court. So, when ought an executor to be appointed? One or more executors ought to be appointed under your will in cases where complications can be foreseen. For example, in cases of potential disputes between beneficiaries, such as where the testator has children from a previous marriage, or when one of the beneficiaries cannot be traced. Family members can be appointed as one's executor. However, if your estate is large or complicated, or you prefer not to have friends or family act as your executor, or if you feel that family members or friends do not have the necessary time or experience, then you should consider appointing a professional executor, despite the fact that such a person will expect to be paid for their professional services rendered when winding up an estate. Professionals may offer the familiarity with tax law, investment management, real estate, or business administration, which may be required in order to administer your estate. For further advice and assistance in making an Israeli or UK will, or advice on other areas of Israeli or UK law, feel free to contact me at the following addresses. Thank you for listening, and have a great day.